Hi. So this painting is inspired by the astrological sign, the Taurus. Now, Tauruses are personally one of my favorite signs. I like Tauruses because they know how to simplify something really complicated. And I tend to complicate things a lot, so Tauruses always help me out with that, and they bring me peace. Now, let me tell you about the painting. I've chosen various greens and pink and white, and there's some iridescence as well, which all the colors are in the description of this video. But this is the color palette of the Taurus. They tend to be drawn to greens, pink, and black and white, although I didn't use black in this painting. Now I chose a simple technique, which is my scoop and fold technique, because it is simple and Tauruses are simple people. And what I mean by that is that they love the simple things in life. They could be happy just being at home, chilling on the couch, having snacks, and watching TV. In addition, they also love the outdoors. They love being connected with nature, very grounded. Tauruses are very slow paced people. They love to take their time with things. They hate being pressured. So do not ever try to pressure a Taurus or rush them. They're going to take their time. And you're not going to change their mind on that because they are stubborn. But I'll talk about that a little later in the video. Tauruses are very organized. They love their bills being paid on time. They love organization and structure in their house. Now, if you walk into a Taurus's home, you're probably going to find it very organized and very minimalistic. If you are a Taurus or know somebody who is, it doesn't mean that they're necessarily going to possess all these traits that I'm talking about. But this is the gist of what a Taurus is like, at least in my opinion and from what I've seen. Tauruses love having a routine. They're not a big fan of the unpredictable. They love predictability. They love to know what is going to happen and what to expect. They are very dependable, very reliable people. They love to follow through with things. And they also expect that you follow through with things. So, if you're out, or if you've been drinking, do not make plans with a Taurus. Okay? And you probably just shouldn't make plans at all when you've been drinking. I mean, honestly, how often do plans fall through when you make them when you've been drinking? The paint that you just saw me put around the edges is the iridescent, and that is going to dry sparkly. Not white as it looks right now, but when it dries, it is sparkly. I think this is one of my new favorite techniques. Scoop and fold, it's simple. So, I'm using the swipey tool. Okay. Now, all the paint, I'm scraping it on the sides. This is going to look like one big mess, but will not turn out to be one big mess. All the paint that is left over on my swipe tool, I like to scrape on the side of the canvas. There's no need to waste it because at the end I'm going to use that paint to tilt off. As you can see, I am scraping it on the sides. Okay, and I turn the canvas over because I am right-handed. Scoop and fold. I think what I really like about this technique the most is just how the colors blend with each other after you fold. I think that this is a great technique for somebody who is a beginner in fluid art because it's hard to mess up. If you mess up, you can easily fix it. Just do scoop and fold over that area that you want to fix. I'm using a smaller swipey tool now because I want more finer lines. Now remember, everything that you see in the center of this painting, all of that is going to look bigger when I spread it. There is so much room to get creative with this technique. And if you have too much of one color on there and you want less of it, just fold over it. Like right there. Wanted a little bit less of that pink, so I scooped over the green and white and I folded it over the pink. And scoop and fold. Now wherever you're doing the fold part, you want the palette to completely go over the paint. Scoop and fold. Notice how I completely flip my wrist around. And I'm turning again because I am right-handed. If you are right-handed, you want to make sure that you're scooping and folding from right to left. And if you're left-handed, you want to scoop and fold from left to right. And if you're ambidextrous, then lucky you. You can go left or right. Okay, and now I'm thinking, do I want some more lines or am I ready to start tilting? I think I'm ready to start tilting. So, the paint that I scraped on the side of the canvas, put those towards the center. None of that's going to show. You're going to use all that paint to help tilt the main design off. I'm just gently scooping all that to the center. You want a very thick consistency for this technique, otherwise it might get muddy. So my consistency is 1 part acrylic paint, 2 parts floetrol. The pink and green were thinned out with about 10% water because those were just way too thick, but all the consistencies match. Alright, and now for the fun part. Let's spread this out. I can tell already that this is going to turn out awesome. Forgot to mention that Tauruses are the most stubborn of the signs. Do not try to change their mind. It is like pulling teeth. Good thing is, they're also not going to try to change your mind. Just don't try to change theirs, okay? Save your energy. And I'm definitely taking my time with this. This video is sped up ×2, so I'm actually taking a lot longer to do this than you see in the video. I'm just slowly spreading. There's no rush. Take your time. And if you're a Taurus, I know that you will take your time with this, because you like to take your time with everything. Man, I'm loving how those colors are just blending really nicely together. I'm not going to stress out about getting the corners, because I don't want to lose parts of the design that I like. You can touch up the corners at the end of the painting. There'll be plenty of paint to work with to do that. Yeah, I am definitely pleased with this painting. Here is the dried result. This dried really nicely. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you have any questions, comments, or constructive feedback, please post it in the comments section. Until next time, bye.